factor this trinomial. What's the answer? X plus 3, x minus 5. Now, why is this the case? Let's work it out. This is a simple trinomial. The a value is 1. So what we do is we ask the question, what times what is x squared? And we have x times x is x squared. Now we choose the numbers. Now, if you think of the numbers, what times what becomes negative 15, we choose 5 and 3. Notice how 5 and 3 are 2 apart, and you just have to fix the signs. Notice how this is negative, so we need to be more negative, so I'm going to choose negative 5 plus 3. And this is the same as the answer that we got. And we should double check your answer by saying, by foiling it out, x squared, this becomes plus 3x, and the inside part becomes negative 5x, and the last part becomes negative 5 times positive 3 is negative 15, and of course the inside part, positive 3 negative 5x, becomes negative 2x. So this indeed is correct, so these are the factors. Now, in case you don't see it right away, you don't see that negative 5 and 3 are the numbers we need to choose. When looking at this last term here, focus on the number 15. What are the factors of 15? It's nice to build it up from the smallest number. 1 times 15 is 15. We have 3 times 5 is 15. And that's as far as we need to go. We don't need to bother counting down backwards again. 15 times 1, this is not really necessary. At this point here, where we finish counting upwards, we just play around with the signs. The numbers 1 and 15 don't even look close to negative 2. So my feeling is these numbers here are the correct ones. This is where you start flipping the signs. Try positives, negatives, and this question here, because the two numbers must multiply to be negative, to be a negative number, we know that one of these must be positive and one of these must be negative. Because if these were both negative numbers, then this here would actually be positive, because a negative times a negative should be positive. These two numbers add to be negative, yet they multiply to be negative as well. So we know that one of them must be negative and positive. And in the case where we have negative 2, the negative number wins in terms of adding. So it has to be a negative 5, because 5 is stronger than 3. So negative 5, positive 3. You can see that negative 5 went here, and positive 3 went here. This is your final factored answer.